Young fool, only now at the end do you understand. See, because it's a movie quote, and I'm reacting to a great movie medley. It's a movie quote. Get it? Star Wars? Well, how's everybody doing today? This is Dan from Halley back with another reaction for you today. If this is your first time joining me here at this channel, we like to do reactions to music videos fairly regularly. My content drops at least 5 days a week here on this channel. I aim for a little bit more, but hey, we all have things that we have to do. So today we're going to be reacting to the Great Movie Medley from Voctave in a cappella, so I'm very interested to see where this goes. I've actually been kind of staying away from this type of music, not just reacting to, but listening to as well. I have a very shallow taste in music and what I enjoy listening to and what I don't. I have a huge connection to cinema and movies and movie scores. And sometimes when I have a deep connection to things, I don't want to listen to covers of them because to me, it's, something sacred. There was a dark time in my life where I went through some pretty emotional stuff, and cinema was my church. I would escape to Jaws and Jurassic Park, Superman, Quentin Tarantino movies, anything that I could really just lose my mind in for a little bit and get my head off my problems. And the music of people like Alan Silvestri and John Williams were, my choir in that church of cinema. So I hold them as something near and dear to my heart. But I reacted to a song just a couple days ago from Adam Chance, who's with Home Free, where he covered Oodalolly, the song from Robin Hood, and I gushed over and reminisced over that song. And somebody made a comment on that song that it was the first time that they seen me get all warm and fuzzy over a song that I was reacting to, and it kind of hit me. It struck a chord in me in a very good way because it on this channel I'm reacting a lot to songs that are very deep, very meaningful, that have a very emotional impact on me and even the artist performing the song. With the exception of maybe Voice Play and Home Free, where I've reacted to some of their more fun and funny stuff, as well as the last reaction that I did from Voctave. So this week, requests be danged, I'm going to be reacting to stuff that I connect with. I'm going to be giving some new things a shot. I'm going to step out of my box and just react to things that I think are going to be a blast to react to, because I think I have a personality that's not coming across the way that I really wanted to in my reactions. I want to have a little bit more fun, show you the lighter side of Dan, and I think this might be a good start for me for the midweek, or at least my midweek. I know it's Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna bring up this video and we are going to get into my reaction to Voctave's Great Movie Medley. Finger is on the play button. And here we go. Ooh. You're a wizard, Harry. And a thumping good one. Oh man, I love Harry Potter. At least the movies. In books, I guess it's a love-hate relationship that I have with J.K. At the moment. She just can't seem to keep her keep her name out of the news in all the bad ways. Not to get into personal politics or anything. I just find when you have an artist that gets himself into hot water, be it for better or for worse, it does something to the art itself. But I, as a fan of Harry Potter, and it's a weird thing. The first Harry Potter movie that I seen, my first experience with Harry Potter, was the Chamber of Secrets movie. An ex girlfriend wanted to go see it back when I was just young, and from that moment on, I was instantly hooked. Just the thought of not only do the characters in Harry Potter grow up, but the music evolves, the characters evolve, um, but even the tone of the books and the movies grow up alongside you. Because when you watch those Chris Columbus movies, the first couple of them before Aaron took over with Prisoner of Azkaban, um, they were very childlike. Even when there was a couple frightening moments in Chamber of Secrets, but then they just progressively got darker and darker and darker as the kids in the books and the movies grew up alongside the people reading and watching them. And I just thought that that itself was pure cinematic magic. And the music in those movies is just so phenomenal. This is just bringing me back. The men and women here of Voctave have definitely set me in nostalgia mode for sure. So let's keep on going here. Oh my lord. What notes can't you hit, woman? My god! Oh, I'm sorry. Now, there was something that didn't kind of click into me when I started this. Is that it wasn't going to be songs from movies. Like we weren't going to listen to "Gonna Fly" now. Most of these are probably going to be vocalizations done a cappella from movie scores. Um, and just wow, the voices that I'm hearing here uh, don't seem human at all to me. I mean, you know, I've heard higher, I've heard lower, um, but just the run in succession here for that ET is, eh, just gonna stick. That's gonna stick in my head now until the end of time. Just you watch. All right, what's next? Oh, it's not the end. Oh boy, Finn! Can I just say that not only are they just so fantastic here, but they sound and look like they are having an absolute blast. Like, they look like they're having as much fun doing this as I am listening to their end result, okay? And that goes a long way. Like, when you see people that have passion in what they're doing, and it's not just, they're singing to sing the song or what have you in this instance, it really allows you to connect with the music in a different way, right? Because when the artist has passion for it, that passion just grabs you and pulls you in. Oof, I'm loving this so far, guys. Oh, oh man, I don't know what it is about that song that does it to me, but I well up a little bit every time every time that I hear that song. It's just uh, bar none, that Superman theme is probably one of my all-time favorite movie themes. It's so stoic and well done, and has, in the context of Superman, it just sounds so hopeful and joyous, like nothing bad is going to happen, much like listening to Voctave. Yeah. Um, yeah, I just always well up every time that I hear this song. Oh, Hook. The Hoffman.
Precious moments,
Oh,
special people, happy faces. I can see somewhere in my Christmas joys all around. Living in my diary, all of the music, all of the magic, all of the
ah, my eyes are burning with liquid. That's, there's something about a good happy ending with a good score that just makes me cry every time. No, yeah, totally. By the way, I'm one of those people that you can catch bawling in the movie theater. I I still remember one time I went to I don't even know who directed the dang thing, but do you remember when it, like, the, I guess it would have been 2004 ish, maybe in 2003, there was a live action Peter Pan movie that came out, and I don't know what it was about the ending. When the kids come home, the parents are there. They come rushing in, and anyway, they're I just bawled I was there with like my girlfriend at the time and like 5 or 6 friends, and I was like, "Don't do it, don't do it, Dan. Be a man." In the end, I couldn't help it. It was just such a happy ending, and the score for that movie was so fantastic. I think that movie is so underrated. Anyway, that's it. The same thing happened here with Home Alone, and honestly, there's a good many Chris Columbus movies that happened to me with. He has just a way with bringing a movie together at the end that does it for me. Anyway, enough of me blabbering on. Let's rewind a little bit and press play, and we'll take it from there now that I've gotten over my tears.
All of the mercy, all of the magic, all of the family home here with me.
Jurassic Park! Sarah, dang it. They do sing in herds. I'm sorry, I had to. I absolutely had to. My apologies. Let's keep going. Oh man, I can't with some of these vocals right now. Like, I know Voctave can sing, and they can sing extraordinarily. But there's something about some of these notes they're hitting, the way that they're hitting them, and the transitions here for these songs, the way that the transitions have been arranged to go from the one song to the other so seamlessly. There's just some real magic going on here, not just with the arrangement though, but of course with the vocals. They're blending in so well together, and they're working as like one solid unit to the point where, with the exception of Sarah, who is just absolute standout here, it's very hard to discern where one person ends and where the next begins, just because this is just done so amazingly well. So amazingly well. Let's keep going. Grab the idol, run away, run away, run away from the big boulder. Yeah, I'm sorry. I ruined it again, didn't I? Let's go. It's not over, is it? Ugh. That is it. Yeah. Good ending, though, you know? Hey, guys, can you just sustain that for forever? Yeah, we'll do it. Don't worry about it. Man. So good. That was absolutely incredible. By the way, I made a mistake, and I just realized it now. For some reason, I called Kate Sarah. I apologize, Kate, and nothing to take away from you, Sarah. But I mean, Sarah and Ashley were absolutely. Everybody was amazing. I don't want to just single Kate out after calling her Sarah, but I mean, I did flub up, so I kind of have to do that, right? Yeah. As soon as I said it, I knew that I was wrong. But man, oh man, everybody was just so good in that. Uh, and at the beginning, it sounded like this was just going to be, a real showcase for the women of Voctave. Uh, but as the songs progressed, and I started being able to piece what the men were doing, with EJ, Jamie, and Kurt in particular, just so well done. Yeah. So I was speaking about it before the reaction, but movies have been a huge part of my life, and in particular, music from movies, which is probably evident after watching my reaction to some of these numbers that they covered. But some of my earliest memories in life were movie oriented. Um, there was a time in my life where I had went to the movie store. I lived next to a movie store for a period of time when I was a very wee long young lad in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Uh, and I always rented the exact same movie once a week. My mother would take me over, and we would rent Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Angela Lansbury and David Tomlinson, and that was the very first time outside of, watching Robin Hood and Snow White and stuff like that, that I was exposed to the magic of music in movies, and certainly live action movies. Hearing David Tomlinson sing Portobello Road to this day is probably one of my favorite memories of cinema history. That I have been yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying here. That I have been, put in front of, that I have experienced, I guess, is what I was aiming for. But ever since then, the music of movies, be it the movie musical, or be it, a Disney animated musical feature, or just the score of movies like Jaws and like Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, like Star Wars. One of my all-time favorite scores being, Troy. That has such a beautiful, beautiful score to it. Um, it's just been such a huge part of my life, and I'm really glad that I watched this finally, and gave this a chance after kind of poo-pooing it away as thinking that it might have ruined the memories of some of these songs that I have had living in my head. But it was a great experience. It was kind of cathartic even to be able to share these moments from the movies that I love, the music that I love from them, as sung and vocalized by the men and women of Voctave, and share that with you. So thank you very much. That is going to be a wrap for my reaction to Voctave's The Great Movie Medley. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please do me a great big solid. Press that like button over to the right of that like button, and maybe even just down a little bit. There's a red box that says subscribe. Press that subscribe button. There's a bell notification icon that will come up beside it, and that allows you to customize how you get notifications every time that I post new content here on my channel. Now, thank you very much, guys. That's a wrap. Bye-bye.